2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
Let's head out of the course for the third round of this event. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. We've got our leader sitting at 6 deep at the moment as we get things going here on 2K Sports. Let's check in with play on the 11th. Second shot here on the 11th. That was wonderfully done. And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Putting for a bogey. Currently 8 under for the tournament. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
A bit wild on approach there.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Like the look of this.
Yahtzee!
They find themselves with a share of the lead. This hole is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. This is a lengthy putt here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This one is for par.
Was that a bit of a miss strike?
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Pretty good shot there.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. One stroke off the lead. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Wow, what a shot. This putt to move into a tie for first. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will move them to 8 under par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, Rich, this is exciting. Out in front with a round to go, but the margin's slim.
And this player cannot afford to not make birdies tomorrow. They're going to have to continue the good play in order to keep the chasing pack at bay.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. And Rich, our featured player has been performing extremely well in this Q School Final. And that certainly bodes well for next season.
Most definitely leading the pack here going into the final round. They keep going this rate, they get the win, and their confidence skyrockets.
Let's get down to the 14th hole. And they're just motoring out in front, looking very comfortable. Will they seal the deal? Oh, great swing there. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
This is looking like 33 feet, I'd say, to the cup.
Starts off looking good.
So close.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
And that for par.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Second shot here on the 15th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. Ooh.
Putting for a par now.
Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Well, that's disappointing. They've hit that one into the water. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Six feet remaining to the cup.
Can they be a hero and save par?
Well, it's an impressive 7-stroke lead as we head to the next tee. We have a par 3 on this one. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
That's disappointing. Par putt coming up here. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Wow, that was just striped.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt to take home the title. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going left to right.
Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish fifth, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Q School final champion. What a life-changing moment for our featured player, Rich.
What an incredible accomplishment. Great win. Gives you so much more confidence heading to that first PGA Tour start.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Next time.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The first round of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully, for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times, but I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
Let's go out to the first hole. Not a bad result right there. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Not a fun putt to line up, going down the hill and moving to the left.
That looked good all the way.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for third. That was such a pure swing. That was really well played. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny is right there.
This is a 12-footer here.
Job well done with the birdie right there. Let's take another look at that shot. After that hole, they are moving up the leaderboard. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3, not too much danger to it.
Five wood is the choice. Not their best, but still pretty good. Okay, we're going to take another look at that one. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
That was close. A 3-footer coming up. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. On the tee on the 4th hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
What an aggressive play, and it pays off on the green on a par 4.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
All right, Henny, what do you see here?
This is way out. They could probably use a 9-iron from back here.
Yeah, that was a lot to ask right there, but in good shape now. This putt for a birdie. All right, that one is behind us. They like the result there, moving to 2 under par for the event.
The 5th at TPC Boston, the most important shot, probably the first one.
Yes, you have to find the fairway here, and it's sometimes not driver. There is a run out and the fairway, but from there, you got a pretty easy, straightforward second shot to a long, narrow green, just that one deep bunker on the left-hand side that could cause some issues.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Playing from around 160 yards.
Yeah, they've clubbed down from here.
Not a bad effort there. They're on the green with a chance to hold the putt. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Have they got the pace to get it all the way to the cup? Oh, so close.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently a couple under for the round.
The 6th, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
From around 170 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Lining up here from a long way away. Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going to start out pretty straight, and then towards the hole, it should take a little turn to the left.
It's on a great line. Yeah,
Good job. Nice par.
and that great play has confirmed they now hold the top spot alone in this tournament.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in two.
This is looking really nice off the tee. They are going to be happy with that. Time now for the third. This putt is from 18 feet away. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Here comes the putt and starting off good. That one just rolls by. And just this short one left for par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course. The tempo there was exquisite.
This is a 5-iron. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This one a good distance away. That's a good-looking stroke right there. This has got a chance. And it is just not there. The par putt. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
All right, Henny, how are they going to play this?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. This putt to move to 3 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
I like the looks of this. All right, not bad from there. A par putt tap in. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Yeah, driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down.
Come on, don't be shy.
Chips ahoy! What a shot right there.
Beautifully played chip for birdie.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Love the 11th hole here at TPC Boston, Rich. It's a great par 3.
Yeah, it's long in length, but you also have a massive, massive green complex there up in the distance. The green does run a little bit from left to right and from back to front, but the design of this hole, long hole, massive green, is a fantastic feature of it.
Going with the 5-wood.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
That'll hurt the momentum.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
They're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard. Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hance starts here at the par 4 12th.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
That's not the shot they're after.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Or is that the number? Beautiful shot. And that will take them to 3 under par. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Not bad. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Went straight down.
This one is right down the pipe. Lining this one out from fairways. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, they might want to give this one a bit extra because it's uphill and moving left on them.
Ooh, looking nice.
This one's got some momentum to it.
You rotten thing.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 14th hole at TPC Boston. Rich, your eyes would be lighting up on the tee here.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Lovely effort, that. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
What's in front of them, Henny?
33 feet from the middle of the hole.
That one's going to break a long way from the left. And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Yeah, but some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Tough one to dial in.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
A putt from 9 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
The putt drops, and they are padding their lead. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Down to Henny.
They've got their work cut out for them here, Andrew. It's really sitting down. Oh, that was a flyer lie from the rough.
They are a long way from home. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
Come on, don't be shy.
Seems like that one could have been a lot worse. A par putt coming up. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, they maintain the top spot. Now to 18, a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Here's the second at 18. going with 5 wood. Time now for the 4th shot. Okay, a 15-footer remains. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. And they finish with a bogey today. As we take a look at the leaderboard at the end of the 1st round, they find themselves in 1st place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the 1st round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.